Among the Valerians, there is one special family known as the Guardians of the Sky. They are dragon whisperers, humans who can communicate directly with dragons using an ancient language, only learned through generations. One of the descendants of the Sky Guard is a girl named Lyrian. Dragons in Eldoria are not just wild creatures, but creatures with extraordinary intelligence and wisdom. They are keepers of the ancient secrets of the forest, knowing legends and lore beyond ordinary human understanding. The Valerians' relationship with dragons dates back hundreds of years, starting from a sacred agreement between their ancestors and the first Dragon King, Drakenor. In the heart of the Eldorian jungle, hidden away from the hustle and bustle of the outside world, lives a society known as the Valerians. They are the guardians of the balance of nature, living side by side with creatures that are mythical to other humans, dragons. The Eldorian jungle, with its towering trees and misty mists, is their world. The Valerians live a simple life, hunting and farming without destroying the forest. They offer food to the dragons as a form of respect, while the dragons provide protection from outside threats and maintain the balance of the forest ecosystem. Lyrian has a special relationship with a young dragon named Zephyros. Unlike the other dragons who are strong and majestic, Zephyros is a soft blue dragon and is smaller than the adults. Despite his small size, he has incredible speed and above-average intelligence. Lyrian and Zephyros are often seen playing atop the giant trees of Eldoria, flying through the valleys, or exploring ancient caves filled with dragon paintings. But one day the peace of the Eldorians was disturbed. A human army from a neighboring kingdom, led by a greedy king named King Tharion, had heard the legends of Eldorians and wanted to conquer the dragons to use as weapons of war. They brought with them black iron weapons that could pierce dragon scales and destructive tools that threatened to destroy the forest. When the Valerians learned of the arrival of King Tharion's army, they convened the Sky Council, a great meeting of humans and dragons. Drakenor, the now elderly Dragon King, declared that this was the greatest test for Eldoria. Lyrian and Zephyros are assigned to be scouts. They infiltrate the enemy camp, learning their tactics and weaknesses. There, Lyrian learns that King Tharion carries an ancient artifact called the Dark Orb, which can control weak-hearted dragons. the Valerians and the forest dragons prepare their defenses. They use natural traps such as hidden ravines, swamps, and illusions created by the dragons with their magic. Lirian and Zephyros, on the other hand, try to steal the Dark Orb to weaken King Tharian's power. When the battle finally broke out, the roar of dragons and the cries of human troops shook the forest. Zephyros used his speed to outwit the enemy forces, while the other dragons breathed fire, ice, and wind to repel the attackers. However, in the midst of the battle, King Tharian used the Dark Orb to tame some of the younger dragons, causing them to attack their fellow dragons. Lirian, with great courage, infiltrated King Tharian's place. Together with Zephyros, they confronted the king and his army. In a fierce battle, Zephyros was badly injured, but with Lirian's spirit they managed to destroy the Dark Orb. With the artifact destroyed, the controlled dragons regained their senses and turned against the human forces. King Tharian's forces retreated, and Eldoria regained its peace. However, the battle came at a great cost. Many dragons were killed, and the forest needed time to heal. Lirian became a hero to the Valerians, but she chose to remain humble, tending to the recovering Zephyros. Drakenor, in his final words before disappearing into the dragon's eternal cave, gave Lirian a new task: keep the peace, not only in Eldoria, but with the outside world. Bring the message that dragons and humans can live side by side. Lirian accepted the task with full responsibility. With the dragons recovered and growing stronger, they began a new journey as peacekeepers, carrying the hope that Eldoria would always be a symbol of harmony between humans and nature.